All right, it's been a few days since the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul Netflix streaming fiasco. Hopefully you got to catch a few minutes of the quote-unquote fight. And honestly, that's probably all you saw due to the massive amount of buffering and lagging on the video stream. In my opinion, all this did was show that streaming video is simply not yet up for the task of hosting primetime TV events anywhere near as reliably as traditional broadcast methods such as cable, satellite, and antenna TV, which have time and time again proven to solidly deliver events watched by tens of millions of people over the years without any buffering, I might add. No one complained about buffering during the Dallas Whodunit episode. No one complained about buffering during numerous Super Bowls, presidential debates, and the finales of some of the greatest TV shows of all time, all thanks to broadcast television. Nobody complained about buffering back during the HBO days of boxing, when you would gather at your buddy's house and split the cost of a big pay-per-view fight. Even in the era of streaming, traditional broadcast TV methods are still far more stable and reliable despite the fact they are now viewed as something of a relic of sorts. Streaming is becoming a more popular TV option with many viewers nowadays, and many TV channels and networks have moved off of traditional TV delivery methods in favor of going streaming only, which is a cheaper option for broadcasters but nowhere near as reliable. At this point, streaming video over the internet is simply not up for the task of delivering primetime TV events the way that cable, satellite, and antenna TV have proven themselves to be throughout the decades. Millions of Netflix customers paid for something that was not delivered. Reliability. Netflix, do better next time. If you're going to air primetime events for paying customers, it's time to invest in bolstering your systems so they're ready to handle tens of millions of viewers accessing your video stream at once. Other video streaming services thinking of getting into the primetime game should also take notice and learn from the mistakes that were made here. I'm not against streaming, but I am against companies advertising one thing and delivering something entirely different. And as a longtime boxing fan, I can say if this Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight was broadcast on just cable and satellite, we'd only be sitting here complaining about how bad the fight was and not how bad the stream buffering was. It's clear at this point traditional broadcast TV methods are still badly needed for these situations, and streaming is simply not yet ready to take the lead when it comes to airing primetime TV events that tens of millions of viewers will all want to watch at once.